Watch this. Hey, brother, those people are undercover cops. I just got a citation for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they trapped me. Yep. Good job, guys. I'll see y'all in court. Oh, I thought your phone was dead. Oh, your phone ain't dead no more, huh? Your phone ain't dead no more? Yeah, I didn't take nothing from you. I took nothing from you. I took nothing from neither one of you people, and you know I didn't. You know I didn't take nothing from you. Oh, I'm not harassing nothing. No, I'm not harassing anything. Y'all entrapped me. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Oh, now look at this. Look at this.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What you mean, how am I doing? I just got trapped, and I just wanted to stop somebody else from getting trapped. I'm not interfering with anything. I was making a video, and they just happened to have some people pull up.
Okay, so you know you could be arrested.
What's going on, family? This is your brother, Real Adele, RLB, with another you know video. And as you can see in the video that I played beforehand, it was two detectives posing as hitchhikers and was purposely trying to set up black drivers for entrapment, because I believe in that part of California or wherever they was at, in LA somewhere, you're not able to, I guess, pick people up or whatnot as far as Uber, taxi, or whatever the case may be. But one of the brothers that they did it to, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna record them and I'm gonna let any brother that, you know, stop by, let them know what they really on. They're trying to entrap you and whatnot. And he did it, and basically they tried to have a fuss about, oh, you're interfering with police duty and all that other garbage. And see, that right there is like another prime example of the desperate measures and the lengths that they go to criminalizing black men. You know, I try to tell people all the time, man, and as a black man in America, sometimes, man, you got to be on guard at all times, because it's more things illegal for us. I mean, basically, the color of your skin is illegal in this country. You know, you get judged basically before a person even know how you is as a person. They're gonna judge you just because the color of your skin in a lot of cases. But that's basically shows you how desperate police is to criminalize us and to fill up the country, fill up this country's jails, and you know, even the privatized prisons. You know, only 10% of the jails are privatized. But that being said, they want to lock up brothers, and by any means. And like I said, man, this is war with them. You know, black people, we let our guards down, but white folks, they think about racial dominance all day, every day, and how they're gonna dominate and subjugate the black man and the black female in a lot of cases. But that's just another example of it. I remember, it was last year around when right before school started, it was Chicago police got caught doing something like that, where they were driving. They'll leave like a truck. They'll leave like a big truck in the hood, you know, filled with boxes of Nike shoes. They'll leave it in the hood, and they'll leave the door open just a little bit, enough so you can see what's inside the truck. And they know little kids be in the neighborhood playing woo-woo, and they'll see what's going on. And then people will walk up to the truck, and then they'll, you know, see, okay, man, this is a sweet lick. Then the police will come out of nowhere, you're breaking the law, woo. See, and they put things like that in place in the black community to criminalize us. I mean, as everybody might know, you know, the crack epidemic that hit the black people. I mean, it hit black people like it hit us hard, and you know, it broke up black families and stuff. But all that was orchestrated, you know, by the government. You know, the CIA and Ronald Reagan and a lot of people had their hands in that, of bringing the crack into our community. I'm not saying that, you know, nobody forces you to do crack cocaine, but they were putting it in our neighborhoods because they knew it was going to destroy our neighborhoods, period, point blank and period. And that's why a lot of black families is broken, and a lot of fathers wasn't there to raise their kids and whatnot. But now you look at today's time, you know, a lot of white people are dying from opioids and all these prescription drugs, and they're abusing all these drugs, and they're handling that with like with the most care, like, oh, it's sad, we have to treat this like a psychological condition and all that, and they need treatment in the hospitals and stuff. But when it came to us, it was the full force of the law. Like, nigga, you a drugged out zombie, nigga, you need to be in jail. Even with drug dealers, they was the RICO laws and all that. They was locking up whole families just because they was associated with somebody that might have was involved in the drug trade. But at the end of the day, family, this is another prime example of how black folks, we need to stop allowing other people to treat us and mistreat us, man. Once we start building our own and we start getting on code, they gonna understand that y'all not able to do us the way you've been doing us. But the thing is, we not on code with each other. You got a lot of black folks that work for the establishment to bring down their own people. You get what I'm saying? And by the police doing this, man, that's, you know how many good brothers locked up in jail right now, taken away from their family because some shit like this, where a police officer set them up. I mean, shit, Denzel Washington, one of the greatest actors of to me, the greatest actor of our era. I mean, he played a crooked ass cop in Training Day, and that's where he got his Academy Award. He played a crooked cop, and it was showing you what the cops do, especially the brothers in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You know, they make them do a lot of dirty shit, man. And that's an example, man, how police set up brothers and do all types of little other shit to sabotage them and whatnot. So black folk, we gotta understand, man, we at war. We gotta look at it as war, man. When the white supremacists go to sleep at night, they have you on their mind to dominate you and subjugate your people. While black folks, we only live for the weekend. We live for the turn up. Like, I remember the movie The Last Purge that came out. It had a deep message in that movie. Like, brothers was having purge parties. You know, they wasn't worrying about, you know what I'm saying, purging or nothing like that. Brothers was letting their guard down. And then they started bringing white supremacist groups, police, military, and all that other people started coming in there and taking black people out. And that's a message, man. That's how it's in this real life going on in real time right now in today's society. Because this criminal justice system was never meant to help us or benefit us. It was always meant for us to be the target of it. We are the target of the criminal justice system. You know, if you look at the rates of sentences, black people are disproportionately higher compared to other people that commit the same crimes. And when I say other people, I mean white people. And, you know, so at the end of the day, that's how it is. You know, a white woman can do a crime that's like, she can really kill her whole family. And they'll say, well, her husband, you know, traumatized her and did all this. But let that black woman do that same thing. Nah, she ain't getting the same sympathy. You know what I'm saying? And you can't use that. You can't use that when it comes to black folk. And it was a white boy that killed his best friends in a car accident. And, you know, and then they said because he had wealth and influence that he shouldn't get tried like that. And he ended up doing something else. I forgot what was the name of it. I forgot the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm sorry, family. But they allowed this white boy, because he grew up in a privileged society and he grew up around privilege, that he didn't know how to conduct himself like normal people. So they gave him a light sentence. So finally, we gotta understand this criminal justice system was never meant for us at all. But with that said, family, peace, and I love you. I'm back, family. Actually, the name of that disorder is called affluenza. So that's what they gave him. And then they said because he was so privileged, he was so wealthy and grew up in an affluent household that he didn't know how to act right, pretty much. So that's another prime example of white privilege and how black people get criminalized, and every time it's time to criminalize their own, they come up with all these, oh, we have to study this. This is a disorder and shit like that. But when it come to us, lock that nigga up, show him no sympathy, take him away from his family, and, you know, and all that other stuff. But with that said, family, stay cool, stay blessed, stay black.
Hey, I said we go to the White House, blow the front door with vibranium, slap the rat piss out of 45, then we go snatch a millennia. Yeah, this is America, baby. Take that back to Slovenia. Gotta make sure that our border safe. Find little Baron detaining him, give him a piece of the tyranny that the indigenous suffer for ages. All of my people that suffer from slavery, killing the families in front of the babies. Land of the free, boy, they cap. Murdered everything they seen on the map. Made up some laws.